Hi, this is Sal Tuzzolino, host and ringmaster of the Sports Circus, the big top of sports talk radio. Did you hear this?
I just want to say I am highly entertained by your show. Normally I'm not up this early.
Me too.
I got up this morning. I'm listening. You're talking about eating contests. You're talking about marijuana. Man, what a fun show, man.
Clown around with us and stream the show online at thesportcircus.com. Join me and Canadian Football League Grey Cup champion and current wide receiver for the BC Lions, Marco Iannuzzi, here on NBC Sports 920, The Game. Okay, welcome back to the Sports Circus, Friday edition. The Saturday edition can be found at NBC Sports 920, The Game. And starting next week, the Sports Circus will also be in Southern California on KCAA 1. Actually, the number is 1050 a.m. Unless you're in the Inland Empire, you can tune into 102.3 FM or 106.5 FM at 8 a.m. Saturday morning, Pacific Time, The Sports Circus. You can also follow us at The Sports Circus, or you can follow me at Cell Circus. So we got all kinds of neat stuff going on. All right, back again, we have our professional boxer, we have two professional basketball players, and Bo and Alicia, we have video from Thomas's fight that he had from last week. And let's take a look at that. Our engineer is going to run it right now, and let's see if we can watch this. It goes for how long?
3 minutes and 54 seconds.
So you could give commentary as to what's going on,
Okay.
because certainly you lived it.
Right.
Right? And I took the video, and it was just off of an iPhone. I used his phone, and so hopefully you can hear. Can you turn the volume up on that as well?
On the video?
Yeah. I want you to hear the volume because I have some commentary in there just a little bit every now and then, but it's kind of funny because, like I said, I was basically the only person outside of his corner rooting for him during the fight. So is it running?
He's wearing red trimmed with white. He weighed in officially at 131.5 pounds. He is a veteran of 20.
Maybe you could take a look and tell everybody outside of give us commentary as to what's happening, what's going through your mind right now when you're getting ready for this.
I was just thinking another day at the office, just trying to stay focused. And just getting my body ready, warmed up, ready for action, and just doing what I do, going in there.
Here's your opponent.
Yeah, ready mentally, physically.
He was pretty good though, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, 8-0 with 7 knockouts. Everybody was expecting for it to be easy work.
Now your fight was the one right under the championship belt, correct?
Right, it was we were the co-main event.
And all the big names of boxing were there too. There was Bo and Alicia. There was scores of world champions, belt holders in that audience. Who was there?
Jesse Vargas.
Jesse was there.
Jesse Vargas, Rafael Garcia, which is Mayweather's cutler, and also Rafael Garcia Jr.
Wasn't another
Badu Jack.
I believe was Spinks there.
Oh yeah, Spinks.
Leon Spinks was there.
Spinks was there.
And we had Floyd's brother was there, if I'm not mistaken. Was Roy there?
Roy, I didn't see.
I saw him because I thought I saw him right when you walked out, right on the corner. I was sitting 3 or 4 seats away from him at first, and then I was moved to ringside. So your fight's getting ready to go here. So tell us what's going on during this fight.
Well, like I said, mentally I was just ready to go, and the first round I'm just kind of feeling him out, just kind of studying my opponent, and I've noticed every time I was going in, he would drop his hands. I would see the opening, and like we were talking earlier, it's just muscle memory. You see those hands come down, the body knows already what to do. So this round, like I said, I'm basically studying him, being a little aggressive, not too much, being cautious, and going in with a little pressure, not showing any fear. And right there I got off a little balance because I was pressuring. He's about 6 foot tall, and I'm 5'6", so he had the reach advantage, the height advantage.
Well, and the guy from the newspaper, Mundo, he was sitting next to me and he was saying, well, that guy he has such a big advantage because of his reach. And I said, not so fast.
Right. Yeah, that's why you gotta make the fight inside. That way you don't give him advantages. You just gotta close it in. And the game plan was to fight on the inside. But as I was getting warmed up, like everything happened so fast. The knockout happened, so I didn't get a chance to work the inside.
Now, Bo and Alicia, can you hear the audio for the fight on your side? Can you hear anything, or just us?
No.
I can't hear any audio, but I can see the video.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's continue on where you're at here, because this fight doesn't last long, you two, and audience at home. It doesn't last very long. Tell everybody what's happening right now during this fight.
Okay. Like I said, we're just feeling each other out. You know, like I could feel he's throwing like a little tap here and there. But I mean,
didn't look like he landed anything significant.
No, definitely not. I kept my hands up, and like I felt like a little bit of his power, but nothing I was concerned about. I was just like studying him, like his body language, his facial expressions, and.
Bronco, he talked about that. We have Bronco Billy Wright, who's he has 4 WBC belts. He was talking a little bit about the looks on people's faces, when they get hit, like body shots and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if, when you hit him in the body, when you gave him those hits, did you see his eyes make maybe a different look, like I'm scared or this guy can hurt me?
Definitely. I mean, it was kind of hard because, like, when I would go in, like his head was way up there and I was down here, so I couldn't really see what he was doing. But like after the fight, I saw the pictures and I could just see the expression in his face. That every time I hit him with the body, like you could just, you could just tell it in his face. You could just see it in his face.
Right. Well, I know from being, you can see where I'm at, where the video is. I was right next to the action. What I didn't do is I didn't zoom in on it only until like this next round when it started to get a little bit dicey for Randy because he started to get hit. And I was like, I better zoom in a little bit. I better get some tight shots of this. And then the wheels fall off right away, and you'll see that in just a moment.
I see you zooming in on the Hooters, the ring girl.
What do you want? I'm a guy. I'm sorry. I'm trying to zoom in on the boxer, but she got in the way.
Way to be focused, Al.
Thanks for that.
he knows what the fans like.
Well, in my former life, no, I'm kidding. I was a referee for a fight, not just kidding. So anyway, here we go. All right, so I want you to give us step by step of what's going on here, because this happens real quick.
So it's basically the bell rings and it's 54 seconds left. And I know as soon as I come in and I fake a punch, he puts his hands down. So as you can see,
here we go.
It's all about timing. It's all about timing.
Yeah, now you guys rotate around the ring a little bit.
Yeah.
And as soon as you guys rotate around the ring, that's when this guy drops like a tree in the forest.
Yeah. I dropped him twice. That was the first time. You can't really see it, but they're giving him the 8 count.
Yeah, it's a standing 8, right?
Yeah, standing 8. But his glove touched the canvas, so they're giving him the 8 count. And I'm just chilling in my corner and ready to come out and just,
Here we go.
Closely. Go towards the body, jab.
Boom! And down he goes!
His legs are just stiff. They're stiff.
This guy's all over the place. And if you could hear the audio, I'm screaming into this microphone. It was hilarious because you could hear everybody booing around the entire ring. Not me though. It was hilarious though. And here he goes, jumping all over. Hey, I would be too. I would do the exact same thing. I'd be doing backflips and all kind of crazy things in there. So that was a big knockout, and that really stamps your comeback in your career and says, hey, I'm for real. Yeah, I've made a transformation, and now look out because I'm gonna start whipping some ass.
Yeah, definitely. It's a turnaround in my career, and I got that momentum going, so we're just gonna keep moving forward. This is just Saturday, and I'm back at the gym.
No time to celebrate. You basically celebrate for the next day or so, and that's it. Now you're back out, and now you're looking for your next fight.
Exactly right. I'm already getting a couple phone calls. But, we're still, first things first, getting back to the gym
and there it was.
Keeping that momentum going, and we're not going to just jump on for any fight.
Absolutely right.
The opponent's right, the money's right, the opponent, we'll just go from there. We can't just be,
And that's
Yeah,
me
don't be
from
impulsive.
El
Exactly.
Mundo
Find
says
the
one
right
punch
mix.
and one
let's
punch
face
it was.
The right fight will find you. You don't have to go hunting anymore.
Yeah. Like I said, this fight was meant to be because I was actually I had a fight scheduled March 11th and I was promoting it here, and that fight got canceled. But 3 days later, I got another call for the same date here in Vegas. Even better, bigger paycheck, and okay, just as good as everything.
We'll pick it up in a minute. Sports Circus.